Hello guys, and welcome back to Writing Practices. In today's tutorial, we'll discuss how to write an application for the post of security guard. This type of letter is essential for presenting yourself professionally and highlighting the skills and qualifications that make you a perfect candidate for the job. We'll go through the letter step by step, following the exact order of elements from the provided template. I'll ensure we explain every part thoroughly while using examples from the template to make it clear and easy to follow. Let's get started. Sender's information. The first section of the letter is your personal information. This includes your name, address, email address, and phone number. This information is placed right at the top of the letter so the employer can quickly identify who the application is from and how they can contact you. For example, your name, your address, city, state, zip code, your email address, your phone number. This is a professional and standard format that ensures clarity and accessibility for the employer. Date. Next, you add the date you're writing the letter. This might seem like a small detail, but it's important for keeping track of correspondence and timelines. Simply write the current date below your contact information, such as date, December 20th, 2024. Make sure you format it correctly, either as month, day, year, or day, month, year, depending on local conventions. Recipient's information. After the date, you include the recipient's details. This should consist of their name, job title, and the company or organization they represent, followed by their address. For instance, recipient's name. Recipient's job title. Company or organization's name. Address, city, state, zip code. This ensures your letter is addressed to the right person and shows respect for the organization's structure. If you don't know the recipient's name, try to find it out. Personalizing the letter adds a professional touch. Subject line. The subject line follows the recipient's information. It provides a concise summary of the purpose of your letter. For example, application for the position of security guard. This immediately informs the reader of your intent, making your application easy to categorize and process. Salutation. Now we move to the salutation, which is your greeting to the recipient. The template uses Dear Recipient's name. This sets a polite and professional tone. If you're unsure of the recipient's name, you can use a general greeting such as Dear Hiring Manager or Dear Sir or Madam. Opening paragraph. The opening paragraph introduces your interest in the position and briefly highlights your qualifications. For example, I am writing to express my interest in the security guard position, advertised by company JOSC organization's name. With mention your relevant experience, such as over 3 years of experience in security services and a strong commitment to ensuring the safety and security of people and property, I believe I am well suited for this role. This is your chance to grab the employer's attention by showing enthusiasm and alignment with the role. Body paragraphs. The body of the letter is where you elaborate on your skills, experience, and qualifications. In the template, this is broken into detailed examples like, in my previous role at name of your previous employer, I was responsible for list key responsibilities, such as monitoring surveillance systems, conducting routine patrols, and responding promptly to security breaches. I successfully mention a specific achievement, such as reduced incidents of unauthorized access by 20% through diligent monitoring and enforcement of access protocols. My training in mention relevant skills, such as first aid, conflict resolution, and emergency response equips me to handle high-pressure situations effectively. This section showcases your accomplishments and connects them to the needs of the position. Use concrete examples and quantifiable results where possible. You can also include a list of key attributes to reinforce your suitability. For example, key attributes I bring to this role include vigilance and attention to detail, strong physical fitness to meet the demands of the job, and effective communication skills for coordinating with team members and reporting incidents promptly. Attachments. After discussing your qualifications, mention the documents you've attached to support your application. For instance, I have attached my resume and copies of my certifications, including list-relevant certifications such as a valid security guard license and first aid certification, for your review. This reassures the employer that you've provided all necessary materials for consideration. Request for an interview. Before closing, express your eagerness to discuss your application further. For example, I would welcome the opportunity to contribute to the safety and success of your organization. Please feel free to contact me at your phone number or your email address to discuss how my qualifications match your needs. This shows initiative and leaves the door open for further communication. Closing paragraph. End the letter with gratitude and optimism. For example, thank you for considering my application. I look forward to the opportunity to interview and demonstrate how I can contribute to your team. This leaves a positive impression and reinforces your enthusiasm for the role. Sign off. Finally, close the letter with a professional sign-off and your name. For example, sincerely your full name. This simple yet formal ending leaves a lasting impression of professionalism. And there you have it. Writing an application for the post of security guard doesn't have to be intimidating. By following this template and including all the key elements in the correct order, you can create a compelling and professional letter. Thank you for tuning in to Writing Practices. If you enjoyed this tutorial or found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more guides on professional and personal writing. Until next time, keep writing with confidence.